everyone, I'm Amy from Beyond Motion in Naples, Florida, and today we're working with Heather. Heather is newer to Pilates, and we've been dealing with fixing some of her old back injuries. So today we're going to go through the first 5 exercises and the Return to Life book, and we're going to do them with some modifications so that Heather's body is really safe and in the correct position for everything. So the first thing we're going to work on today is her hundreds, and I know she's been practicing the hundreds over and over lately. So we're going to start with her knees bent and her feet flat on the floor, and we're going to take the feet in just a little bit and a couple of inches apart from each other. Nice. And reach your ring finger nice and long. Her neck is long. She's going to exhale all the stale air out of her rib cage to draw the navel to the spine, keep the ribs nice and tucked in. She'll inhale to prepare, and as she exhales, she's going to curl the upper body off the floor and reach her ring finger nice and long. And then on the next inhale, start pumping those arms as you inhale for 5 and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So Heather's working to keep her shoulders away from her ears by reaching her ring finger far and away and keeping her belly scooped in nice and tight and that pubic bone tipped up. And on the next exhalation, let's draw one knee up into tabletop. Beautiful. Use those abdominals to draw the other leg up into tabletop. Excellent. Squeeze those knees together. Beautiful. Nice work. One more time here. And on the next group of inhales, why don't you take both legs up to 90? Nice job. She's been practicing. And exhale, beautiful form, nice shoulder line, scooping that belly in. One more time here. Inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Go ahead and bend those knees in and bring the feet down and the body back down to the floor. Very nice. Good job with your homework. Thank you. The next thing we're going to be doing today is the roll-up. So I'm going to have Heather extend her legs all the way out. And we're going to work today in first position, or Pilates V, with a flexed foot. She's going to squeeze her inner thighs together and reach her legs all the way far away and really glue the hamstrings to the floor. She's going to draw her belly button to the spine. And what I want you to feel like is that your pubic bone has a slight tip up and that your tailbone is really reaching long through your heels. Beautiful. And as you inhale, I want you to exhale all that stale air out of your rib cage. Melt your rib cage down into your waistband and down toward the mat. Very nice. And let's start with those arms up at 12 o'clock. Now, as you start to advance, we may eventually start with the arms over the head, but we already know that when we start doing that with you, your back arches all the time. So we're just going to start at 12 o'clock right now. So let's make sure that the thumb lines up with the armpit. And the shoulder blades are into your back pocket and you're closing the front of the ribs. Beautiful. And that your pinky finger's lining up with your shoulder. So inhale for me. And as you exhale, let's peel off the floor one vertebrae at a time, scooping that belly, working those legs down and reaching over those toes. Beautiful. And working to keep the shoulders down. Inhale, let's sit nice and tall. And exhale, start melting from the base of the body. Exhale the whole way down, keeping the neck nice and stable, and roll all the way back down. Good. Working to keep the back. Let's inhale, squeeze those thighs together. Exhale to curl off the floor, reach. Beautiful. Really nice. And extend over those toes. Nice. Working to keep the shoulders down. Feel it work from here. Inhale, let's sit nice and tall. Exhale to roll back down one vertebrae at a time, scooping in that belly. The arms travel with the body. Really nice. Do one more for me, Heather. Inhale. Exhale to peel off the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Press the legs together and down and reach. And go ahead and take a moment just to stretch that out for a second. Excellent. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall and roll down for me one more time. Exhale, start with that pelvis. Scoop the belly, articulating the spine, reaching the legs far away, and hold here. Very nice. Bring the arms all the way down to the floor. Excellent. So continue to work on reaching that ring finger far and away. And by doing that, that'll really help keep the shoulders away from the ears. And again, go ahead and draw the rib cage nice and down. And notice as she does that, that her back glues down to the floor just a little bit more. And she has this beautiful neckline that we're working with here. So the next thing we're going to do is the rollover. And again, we're going to do a modification of that for you today. So let's go ahead and bend both knees. Excellent. And then inhale, pelvic tilt. And you always want to remember that you want to feel your tailbone and your sits bone slightly pointing to the wall in front of you with a little bit of a pelvic tilt to really scoop that belly in. Good. And your low back should feel like it's imprinted into the floor. You'll inhale through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, let's take one leg up to tabletop, really using those abdominals to draw that leg up. Inhale for me, and draw the other leg to tabletop. Beautiful, and squeeze those knees shut. Excellent. So now on an inhale, go ahead and extend those legs up to the sky and feel the back of the leg extending up. Good, so your tailbone is still glued to the floor. And as you exhale, squeeze all that stale air out of the body. Nice. On an inhalation, let's take those legs and move them away. Remember, you're moving from the hip joint, keeping the back flat. And on an exhalation, go ahead and draw the legs over the head. Excellent. So Heather's progressed to bringing the legs over the head, but not quite to bringing the legs all the way down to the floor. So we're going to maintain it right here. Inhale. And as she rolls back down, she's still articulating the spine, reaching through her fingertips, using her breath control, and rolling down with grace. Very nice. Inhale, reach those legs out. Again, only going to the point where your back stays flat. And exhale to bring those legs up and reach over. Nice. Scooping out that belly each time. Inhale. Feel like you're reaching your legs far and away. And exhale, she's going to roll back down for me with her breath control, reaching the fingertips all the way away. And again, inhale. Exhale, up and over one more time for me. Reach those legs over. Beautiful. Really scooping that belly. Feel like you're extending the legs. Excellent. Inhale here. Exhale, and reach the legs all the way down with control, one vertebrae at a time as you come all the way back down. Really nice. Go ahead and bend those knees. Place the feet on the floor and slide the right leg out. Very nice. How did that feel? Good. Excellent. So let's bring this left leg back into tabletop by using your abdominals and extend the leg up to the sky. So now we're going to work with the single leg circle, and we're going to keep the circles pretty small so that Heather stays nice and stable. So I always like to use the example of this being your spoon and your hip being the bowl. I want you to stir inside the bowl so that the rest of your body is going to stay nice and still. So if you continue to reach those fingers far and away and press the tip of the shoulders nice and wide and draw the ribs nice and down. Beautiful. You'll inhale as you draw this leg over and exhale to come out and away. Good. Connecting with that breath. Exhale. And reach. Two more. Reach. Draw it over toward me. And reach one more time. And reach. Good. Now pause at the top. Let's reverse that. Inhale on the way out and exhale to come in. And really think of stirring inside. Beautiful. Two more over toward me. One more time. Very nice. Go ahead and bend this knee in, place the foot to the floor, and slide that leg all the way out, reach it far away. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bend this knee in. Take this leg to tabletop as you use your abdominals. Very nice. Extend the leg up to the top. Good. So again, she's opening the back of the knee and her pelvis stays nice and stable. And if you ever feel like this is hiking up a little bit, I want you to think of this sits bone reaching toward this inner thigh. Excellent. So let's start that circle again on an inhale and exhale around, nice and controlled. And reach. Exhale, 2. Good. And reach. 3. Reach. 4. One more time. Reach. And 5. Beautiful. Let's reverse that. Inhale and exhale. Nice and fluid through the hip. Controlling it with the core. Beautiful open chest and shoulder. One more time. In and good. Let's bend that knee. Place the foot on the floor and slide the leg all the way out. Really nice. You have been doing your homework. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do today is the rolling back. So we're going to start with just one more roll up to come back to a seated position. So go ahead and bring the arms back up again. Pull the rib cage in. Reach the legs nice and long. Think of them pulling out of the hip socket. Bring the arms back to the shoulder. Ribs nice and tight. Inhale to prepare. And exhale to go ahead again and curl all the way back up. Reaching through one vertebrae at a time. Ooh, press those legs down and stretch over the top. I'll give you 1 second to stretch as that pull that belly button to the spine. And inhale to sit nice and tall, one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Okay, so we're going into that rolling back exercise. So bend those knees in. And I know for a lot of people just getting started, you can feel like you're thumping back and forth. So we really want to work on keeping the body nice and round. So Heather's going to tip her pubic bone up, and at the same time, she's going to draw her chin down, not so that it's sitting on her chest, but that it's slightly tucked so she can see down to her belly or down to the front of the thighs. She's going to shift her weight back just a bit so her feet come off the floor, and make sure you stay nice and scooped here. She's going to inhale as she rolls backwards toward her shoulder blades, not her neck, just the shoulder blades. So Inhale on the way back, and exhale through the mouth to come back up, staying nice and contracted. Good. Inhale to roll back, and exhale. This is a hard exercise when you're just getting started. So inhale as you roll back, and exhale on the way up. Do one more for me. Inhale on the way back, nice and smooth. Exhale, imagine being oiled on this backside, so smooth it out. Last time, ready? Inhale, roll back, and exhale back up. Nice job. Go ahead and release the legs. So when you're just getting started with Pilates like Heather has been, it takes a little time to get through all the different exercises with ease. I know it can be quite a challenge, but thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a great day.